During our terrain, it opened a lot of doors to immigrants, like people like us. And there are some parties that are beginning to gain grounds that are totally against immigration or immigrants like you and I. Some parties are saying, reverse it back, take it back, let people struggle to get a passport. There is now an online portal where you can apply for visa in your best interest. Learn the language to be one. Why you should not move to Germany 2025. Don't come for me until you finish watching this video, okay? Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome. My name is Evelyn. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, if you're a returning subscriber, hello, my people. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great start of 2025, right? Today is 3rd of January. I'm filming this video on the 3rd of January and January is off to a great start, okay? I'm sure you've seen the title and that's why you are here. So we're going to be jumping right into it, okay? Now I'm going to be listing some points why you should not move to Germany 2025. Don't come for me until you finish watching this video, okay? And then we're going to talk about it in the comment section if you have any more questions. So stick around. Number 1, the elephant in the room. There's going to be a new political change or a political terrain change in 2025. In fact, it's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, in 4 to 5 weeks. I don't want to go so deep into it. You can do a bit more research. But before our current chancellor, the party that was in charge, or our former chancellor before our current one, whose name is Olaf Scholz, her name is Angela Merkel, and she was there for a lot of years. Like, she was there for a long time, and it brought stability to Germany, even though some people were against the our terrain, because during our terrain, it opened a lot of doors to immigrants, like people like us, right? And the name of a political party is CDU or CSU, that Christian Democratic Union, okay? However, after our terrain ended, people wanted something new, and then they voted in another party. And that happened, I think, was it 2-3 years ago? But people are not so happy about his terrain, because during his time was when Russia and Ukraine war started, and a lot of funds has been diverted towards the war from Germany. So a lot of people are saying, no, enough, we need to invest in the economy. There's going to be a change in government, and there are some parties that are beginning to gain grounds that are totally against immigration or immigrants like you and I. They want all immigrants to go back to their country. And also during this current terrain, the number of years that you need to get your citizenship was dropped from 8 years to 5 years. And some parties are saying, reverse it back, take it back, let people struggle to get a passport. Do you want to share the passport on a platter? Do you want to carry on your head and the passport? The passport is the second most wanted passport in the world. Yes, with a German passport, you can travel to almost all countries of the world. I don't know the number, but it's in the hundreds, okay? And so, what if that type of party come into power? What are we gonna do? Okay, so those are things you need to consider when you want to move to Germany in 2025. Okay, which brings me to the next point, which I've already talked about. Like, there's going to be change in immigration laws. The new thing happening in Syria, where their dictator is dead now and all that. Before then, especially during Angela Merkel's reign, the doors of Germany were opened to Syrians, and they were able to come here, seek asylum, integrate into the system, get a job, integrate, settle down, and thrive. Okay, even though there are still a lot of people that are asylums, and they are waiting for their documents to be approved in layman terms. However, because of the thing that is happening in Syria right now, because the person that was allowing them to leave their country, the person is now dead. Germany is now like, maybe we will stop the asylum approval of Syrians. Maybe they will have to go back to their country, because there's no one in your country now. Okay. Of course, there are a lot of people that are settled, doctors, professionals, and all that. Some people are saying, let them go back. Some people are saying, let them stay. Some people are saying, if they can integrate, let them stay, of course. So there's going to be a lot of change in immigration laws because of different things that are happening. Last Christmas, someone drove into a Christmas market, and the person is from Saudi Arabia, even though the person is a medical doctor here, drove into a Christmas market and killed a number of people, injured hundreds of people. And so those things are going to be placed into consideration in this new year, especially as the government changes. Okay, yeah. Also, I saw last night that there is now an online portal where you can apply for visa. Maybe it's going to make things faster. Maybe it's going to make things slower. Fingers crossed. We're going to be here for it. We are going to be here for it. We're going to be testing it out. Even though I searched yesterday and Nigeria is not part of the number of countries that has been approved to have an online portal. So sorry about that. But yeah. Number 3, which is very, very important, which I always talk about on this channel. If you're not ready to learn a new language, don't come. There's no point. I've seen videos jumping up and down, people talking about, oh, you can come to Germany with A1, with A2. It's a lie. Fine, you can come. It's not as if you cannot come. But you need to consider things that will make your stay more comfortable. Okay? There's a lady that talks about immigration, like she works with very popular DW News, and she does Instagram and TikTok videos for immigrants and all that. And she spoke to a Nigerian, and she said that if you would that as a Nigerian, because of the chance cartel, which I've spoken about on this channel, let me know if you have more information. The chance cartel helps. It's a type of visa that you come in with 12-month visa and you're able to get a job and settle. But the requirement is you need just A2. I think was it A1 or A2 German. And I commented on the video that in your best interest, learn the language to be one. And some people are like, oh no, they said it's A2. No problem. I've been here for 8 years plus, 7 years plus. I know what I am saying. If you're not ready to learn the language, don't bother. Don't bother to come. And then when you come, you'll not be saying that, why can't they speak English? Is it an English-speaking country? Did they say that it's Britain or Australia or Nigeria? It's a German country. They speak German. They speak Deutsch. We speak Deutsch here. Okay? If you're not ready to learn a new language, don't even bother. It can carry you for a few years. I said it can carry you for a few years, but to make your life easy, just start from now. If you have it in mind to move to Germany, just start from now and learn the language and learn it well. So that when you come, language will be dragging you one side, bills will be dragging you in the other direction. Especially when you're coming with family, it's going to be tough. So learn the language while you're waiting for your visa process, while you're gathering your documents. Consider learning the language now. Okay. Another point is, if you're not ready for cultural adjustments, there's no point. Because you'll be shocked. Your shock will be shocked all over again. If you're coming from somewhere that is loud, like for instance, Nigeria, because we're very loud and we're very bold, you might want to tone it down. If you are not ready to tone it down a bit, just a little bit, don't bother. Don't even bother. Okay? Don't bother to come because jokes aside, Germany is a very, very private country. People are more quiet, they really love their privacy a lot. They love their privacy a whole lot, and there's going to be a lot of things. Like, just be ready to embrace the culture and the culture change, which will really help you a lot. If you're going to integrate, like you left your country for something, there's a reason why you left your own land, right? So if you're not ready for cultural adjustment, you still want to be wearing your buba and your shokoto, and you still want to carry that mindset. Of course, it's not everything that will align with you, especially where moral standing is concerned. But where culture is concerned, for instance, they're saying that separate your dustbin. Red bottle is different from blue bottle. The organic waste is different from cartons. Separate it. And we're like, no, everything has to put, you will get traffic. You will be fined. You're gonna be fined. Or 10 o'clock, you're like, I still want to have party. I still want to have people in my apartment. And you're doing bing. Ognozams, they will call Ognozam for you. they'll call the organization department for you to come and tell you that tune it down a bit, okay? And read a lot when you're coming to Germany. Do your research. Do your research about things that are obtainable here, okay? All right. Lastly, the taxes and health insurance. When they tell you, maybe for instance, you got a job from where you're coming from, and they tell you that your salary is going to be 2.5. It's not 2.5 they're going to give you. No, it's not going to work that way. And the salary calculation is available on the internet, very much available. So you can just put, we call something netto and we call something brutto. Brutto is gross salary. Netto is your net salary. So if you put your brutto, your gross salary in the calculator, and you tell them maybe you're married, you have kids, and you put it in the calculator, it's going to tell you how much your net is going to be. So that when you come and HR out of that 2.5, they give you 1.3, you are not angry and you're marching down to HR office to say, where is the half of my salary? Where is the remaining? And also one benefit is that from your salary is going to be deducted your health insurance, so you have access to the health insurance that everybody has access to, even though how much you're going to be debited is going to depend on your salary, which is another story for that day. Because the more your salary, the more the deduction is, even if you're getting the same service as someone that's paying less. The perks of a social system, right? Yeah. I've come to the end of this video. I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you on the reasons why you should consider or not consider moving to Germany in 2025. Alright? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section and we can continue the conversation there. Ciao!